morning everybody, it's lovely to have you back. I'm doing another vlog this weekend, as you can probably tell already. I have just put up a new blog post, which when you see this video will have been last week's blog post. But it was about 2 jackets that I won through a giveaway with the Lemon Drop clothing, and I just wanted to mention them in a blog post because I was really impressed with their service and everything, and the jackets are incredible. So go and read that on rayofstyle if you haven't already. But this morning, now that I've done that, I need to get out of my pyjamas because it's like 10 o'clock, and I am going to film. I've got 2 reels to film today. A skincare one that you guys voted for on my stories, and I'm going to do another Pinterest inspired outfits one as well, because that went down really well. And then I think I need to, what was the other thing I needed to do? It might have just been vlogging in general. I think those were just the 2 things today. The way, like, now I am working as a nanny again, and I've got a day off in the week again. I have already noticed the difference this weekend because, like I say, I've only got these 2 reels to film and I'm vlogging over the weekend, but that's all the content I have to do today because I used my day off in the week to shoot loads of stuff. So I'm actually way ahead on my shooting schedule, which is fantastic. And I love being ahead on things. So I've done that. And it means that today I've only got 2 bits to do, and then tomorrow I kind of don't have anything to do, which means I can read my book. So I'm very excited about doing that. So it's already working out with the new job. I'm going to talk about that properly a little bit later and catch you up on everything that's happened with that. But yeah, I am now going to get ready because my camera battery is also flashing out, so I should probably charge this camera. Hello everybody. Right, I've actually done my morning bits now and I'm dressed, which helps us. Good morning, hello, and welcome to another vlog of my weekend. I'm really excited to film again this weekend. I really enjoyed vlogging the other weekend, and you guys seem to really like the video because when I asked you what you wanted me to film this weekend, you voted for a vlog. That was a lot of words and I'm only on my 2nd coffee. So yes, so I'm vlogging again, and today we have an agenda because I am going to show you some new in items that I've recently purchased. So those will come up a bit later. I've done my skincare reel, so that's out the way now. Blog post is up, I'm ready, I'm made up. So it's time to start the day. I'm starting the day with a 2nd coffee. And in a little while, when Becky messages me, I think we're going for another coffee. So I'm going to be very energetic in this vlog, I imagine. But yeah, I will show you my outfit in a little bit before I leave as well. But I wanted to catch you up because since I last vlogged, when you last watched my vlog, I was getting ready to start my new nannying job. So I wanted to catch you up on how the last 2 weeks have been. Firstly, I just want to say that I'm so glad I made this decision because my work-life balance has been so much better the last 2 weeks, and mentally it's really helped me as well. I also feel like I have been able to get the full-time hours that I need to work to pay my bills and stuff, but the way that my nannying shifts work, I get 1 weekday off a week, but I'm still doing full-time hours, which is fantastic for me because that 1 weekday off allows me to shoot a lot of content so that I can have calmer weekends and not be working 7 days a week, basically. And already just in the last 2 weeks, I've seen the benefits of that pretty much because I've got these 2 reels to shoot today. One I've already done and the blog post is up, but once I've done everything today, I actually have tomorrow to rest, which kind of scares me because I'm very bad at resting, and I've actually already written some things down on a list to do tomorrow because I just get really bad anxiety if I haven't got stuff to do. I basically just have this thing that if I stop and sit down, I just can't cope. And I just like being busy pretty much. But I've started a new book called Hamnet. I know you guys voted for me to read A Million Little Pieces, A Million Tiny Pieces, A Million Little Pieces. But it's a book about alcoholism, and I obviously don't have a problem with alcohol, but I just don't want to read about that right now, because although I'm not an alcoholic, I actually try very hard not to drink. I'm not going to actually be drinking for the rest of this year. That's going to be one of my New Year's resolutions. But I just, yeah, put shortly, I just don't want to read about alcoholism. At least not yet, at least not while we're still in lockdown. So I'm reading Hamlet, which is one of my Christmas presents from my old nanny family, and I'm loving it so far. It's really, really good. I really like how it's written. It's set in, I think it's actually a novel about William Shakespeare's son, and where the idea for the play Hamlet came from. But I don't know how much of it is actually historically accurate. I think it's like a rewriting of Hamlet's life. But it's really interesting so far, and I'm really enjoying it. Also, to read about Tudor times just like turns me on a little bit, because I just love reading period dramas, and I love anything about history. I love finding out like what life used to be like centuries ago. That really, really gets me going. So I've really been enjoying that. But yes, the last 2 weeks have been really, really good. I'm really enjoying my new job. But I have to say, the first 3 days I came home and I did what I call whale crying. And I call it that for 2 reasons. One, because I am wailing, like wailing. And the second reason is because I sound much like a whale when I cry like this. And I'm not embarrassed to talk about it, because I think it's something that needs to be talked about, especially during lockdown, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that's been crying a lot recently. And I wasn't necessarily crying because I was sad at all. It was more because going back into nannying, when my predominant nanny career was taken up by my last family, who were so incredible, was just really overwhelming to go back to a new nanny family, who are wonderful, by the way, can't fault them at all, absolutely lovely family. But it's a very different dynamic, that's for sure, not in a bad way at all, just different in that I sort of go there, do my job and come back again, whereas with my old nannying family, it was such a full-time job as well. I did 41 hours over 4 days when I was working full-time for them, and they really like made me part of their family. I very much felt part of their family. I can't really talk about it too much, because just obviously for privacy reasons I'm not going to talk about them too much, but just to give you an overall view, like I was really part of their family, or at least felt that way, and I still have seen them since leaving working for them. I've seen them every month since, apart from when we've been in lockdown, and I just adore the kids and the parents. So it was just very overwhelming to go back into nannying, and I just found myself having lots of like deja vu moments. So just filling up like sippy cups and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, like the last time I did this was with my last family, and silly little things like I put CBeebies on and Hey Dougie was playing, and I was like, gosh, like that theme tune reminds me of like chill time after dinner with my last family, because we would always watch Hey Dougie or Octonauts or something. Just these little things. I can't, like I said, I don't want to say too much just for privacy, but it was just a lot, and I came home and just bawled my eyes out. And like I say, it wasn't necessarily in a sad way, it was just I was so overcome with all the memories and like the deja vu that I was experiencing, that I just felt that was the only way to let it out. And I just sort of wanted to say, like, if you've been crying a lot recently, and even if you're not necessarily sad, but you've just found yourself like that's the way your body is releasing that emotion, that's absolutely fine, and come whale cry with me, because I was howling. Honestly, like those first 3 days, I held it together all day, and I obviously did my job absolutely fine. It didn't affect how I worked, but once I got through this door, I just collapsed and cried. And I just wanted to say, if anybody else is going through that, always feel free to message me. I've really been making an effort to try and message all the people. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know this, but not every morning, but some mornings I do a vote on my Instagram story about how you were all feeling. And for the people that ever vote on negative emoji, I always try and message them in the evening, and I've really tried to, I don't always do it because sometimes I just don't have the time, but I've really tried to do that recently and talk to you guys, and it's been absolutely lovely. I've had some really lovely chats with people that I've not even met, and some people that are genuine friends in my life, and I've found out that they're going through things that I didn't even know about. So sometimes it's just nice to check in and make sure everyone's doing okay, and if they're not doing okay, we can talk about that. So just wanted to bring that up. Like, if anyone's upset, you're not the only one, and it's absolutely fine. And like I say, my DMs are always open to talk with you, and I would very much like that. But yeah, so it's been a very emotional 2 weeks, I would say, but I'm really glad I've made this change to go back to nannying. It's such a fun day at work, even though like the days are long. Like yesterday I did 10 hours, on Monday I did 12 hours, so the days are long. And with my hours at this new job, I do 35 hours a week roughly. 2 days are full time and 2 days are half days, but when I say half days, it's usually 7 hours or 8 hours, so it's like a normal working day, but that's a half day to me because my other days are normally between 10 and 12 hours. So I start at like 7:30 in the morning and sometimes work until 7. So yeah, but those half days are quite nice as well because I can come home and do a little bit of content work. A lot of the half days I've used to do editing, because obviously I don't really want to be on camera if I've just like done toilet training all day and stuff like that, but I use those for editing stuff and getting like admin-y bits out the way, and then my 1 day off a week I use to actually shoot stuff. So that's been my new life for the last 2 weeks, and it's working very well. It's really upped my mood. I've been, well, basically not depressed, which has been wonderful. Not that I'm like, woo, I'm cured. I think depression is something that you battle on and off throughout your life, if you are susceptible to it, for sure. So obviously I'm not just saying like I'm cured, but I'm just saying I feel a lot better, which is a great step to take. So yeah, feeling really good. But yeah, I think that was everything I wanted to say about that. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for Becky to tell me she's got out of the shower. I think we're gonna go for a little walk because it's trying to be sunny. Oh, Marie the cat is out. There's this gorgeous like Persian white cat that goes along my road. I've named her Marie because she looks like Marie from the Aristocats, but I don't think that's probably not her name. And if it is, then I am psychic. But she's so beautiful. She's like pure white, and she has a little pink nose and little pink ears. She's absolutely gorgeous. So let's keep an eye out for Marie, and she's just having a little sit in the corner now, being barked at by a dog. I actually know that dog because I met that woman once, and she rescued this dog from a centre, and they gave her not the one that she chose, but now she's got the one that she's chosen, and it's called Ziggy. So he's barking at Marie, and Marie's not giving two fucks about it. She's absolutely fine. She's standing her ground. God, it's all going on out this window. I do love sitting here. Okay guys, I've actually just got back from going out with Becky and Dan, and it ended up being like a 3-hour walk around Brighton. So it's actually just gone 2 o'clock now, and I left at 11, but I thought I'd quickly show you my outfit while I've still got it on because I ended up going out in a bit of a rush. So shoes are New Balances. I don't know what number they are because I got them in the sale in Urban Outfitters, but I'll try and link something similar. Socks are JW Anderson and Uniqlo. Jeans are Weekday Lash jeans. Coat is my Zara coat. Slim bag, Salvage and Sawdust beanie. Bear with me while I get undressed. And then underneath my coat I had my COS quilted jacket. Is that focused? COS quilted jacket. COS quilted jacket. And then under all of those layers I've got an actual outfit on, which is a Oh, by the way, that COS quilted jacket I got through Depop, not from COS. Underneath this, I've got a COS knitted polo, which I got in a charity shop. The jeans are the weekday lash jeans, but I got them on Depop secondhand. Then this this like knitted vest with the hood is from Zara, and that's bought new. And I'm going to talk about some new in bits that I've bought recently. But this is the outfit. Ta-da! And now I'm going to eat my grubs. Okay guys, let's talk about some new in pieces. So number one, let's start off with what I'm wearing. So underneath this vest today, I've got on this sort of, I don't know how to describe this material. It's like knitted, but like so thinly done. It's really, really nice. It's a COS polo. I know you're not really seeing it very well at the moment. It's a little bit sheer, although I don't think it's coming up on camera, but I kind of like that about it. And it's just this navy polo, and it does have a collar as well, but I've tucked it in underneath this vest for today. And it's originally from COS, but I got it in Mind, the charity shop Mind in Hove, for £10, I think, which I know is a little bit pricey for charity shops, but it's COS, and it goes to charity, so honestly I just didn't care what the price was. It was worth a tenner to me. So yeah, so that's one new piece, and it's been really, really good in like the colder days. It's got nice long sleeves. It's actually a men's, but like again, I just don't care about stuff like that. Then I did do a little Zara shop, and I know that I've been shopping secondhand and vintage pieces for probably like properly the last 3 years, but almost exclusively for the last year. However, there are some times where I do understand that shopping some new pieces can be justified, and this was one of those times. I'm not going to go into it too much because I don't feel like I have to like justify why I bought something, but I did buy 4 pieces from Zara. So I put the long sleeve top into my Zara basket, and then I fell down the rabbit hole. And I bought 3 items from Zara, which I will show you. So this is the first one, which is this really, really nice knitted sweater vest. I absolutely love this, and it's got the hood as well, which is obviously kind of the selling point of this piece. And I've loved wearing this, and I'm definitely going to get lots of wear out of it, and it will be a keeper for years to come, I believe, because how can this go out of style? It's just like a vest top. So this was one thing that I bought. And then I've got the 2 other bits here. So the next one was this V-neck sweater vest. Like I said, I know sweater vests are trendy at the moment, but I'm not buying them as a trim piece. I've actually got sweater vests from years ago that I still wear now. I've got one from Beyond Metro. I've got one from, oh, what's that Depop store called that I buy from? Silk Store? Is it Silk Store? I'll try and link it down below. I bought another vest top from. I've got another one from COS as well that I got as a birthday present a couple of years ago. So sweater vests have always been in my wardrobe. I'm not buying them because they're trendy now. This one's from Zara though, like I say, with this V-neck detail, and it's black as well. And I never really buy black things, but I just thought it looked really, really good with blue jeans. So I grabbed that. And then that's another one, but not from Zara. Then this is the other one from Zara. I'm debating whether to send this back because it doesn't actually look as good as I'd hoped it would. So it's more like this bib sweater vest, and it's got like these bits at the side. And of course on the model, she looked absolutely amazing in it. And actually when it's on, I wear it with the zip down and like this flared out. And from straight on, it looks really, really good. I actually really, really like it. But then I stand to the side and I see this gap bit, which is obviously like a unique part of the piece, which I really liked. But it kind of reminded me of those tabards that dinner ladies used to wear in the 90s. And I was like, oh my God, I literally look like the dinner ladies that used to serve me with those yellow tumbler plastic cups. Do you remember those? And they used to pour water in it from this jug, and it had like bits in it, or at least it did at my school. It was really not great in South London, but yeah, and it just reminded me of like a dinner lady tabard. So I've kept the tag on this because I might send it back. But it's a shame because the material was really lovely. It reminds me of a blanket that my aunt and uncle have. And from the front, it looks really nice. I love the zip detail and everything. So I'm gonna see if I can actually make it work. I need to try it with a few more outfits, I think. But just the side bit just reminds me of a dinner lady. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but I think I can probably make it work. And then I also got this one from a little store. So this is a new in piece, but it is made from recycled plastic bottles, if that helps you at all. And I also bought it from a small independent shop in Hove. So this one is a little bit better. But it's actually from the brand Only. But this is from a shop in Hove called Velvet, which like really has a big reputation here in Hove. It's a fantastic store. And everybody just loves it in Hove. It's got such a rep. But this is just a really basic one. There was one like this in COS that was £80, and I couldn't bring myself to spend £80 on a sweater vest, and I think this was £20 when I bought it, and I really, really like this. So those are the sweater vests that I've bought. But like I say, I've always been a sweater vest lover, and you guys have seen me wearing them for way before they got cool. So those are those. And then I also bought my first pair of Dickies. I'm so excited, and I love them very, very much. So I've wanted a pair of Dickies for such a long time. My friend Lucy has a pair, Dan has a pair, everybody looks so great in them, and I was like, I shall be needing a pair then. So I picked these up on Depop, but they're brand new. They came in the original Dickies packaging and everything, but they were from a Depop seller who I think just like wholesale buys Dickies and stuff. So yeah, I got these in a waist 26, I think a waist 26, and they fit me perfectly because that is my waist size. These ones have got like pockets on the front as well, and they've got like this sort of seam around the knee and stuff, and I do fold them up, and then this pocket's got like the logo on, which I really, really like. And on the back we've got more pockets, and again with the logo. Absolutely love these. I have a pair of cargo pants, or like skater pants, from Santa Cruz as well, which I really like, but they are a baby pink. You can probably see them somewhere over there. They're a baby pink, and as much as I do love them, I actually don't get too much wear out of them. More so in the summer I do, but not so much in the winter. So I just picked up a pair. Oh my god, I actually can't talk, like I've forgotten how to talk to human beings. So I picked up a pair of black Dickies just to have. Okay, so next up, you would definitely have seen this. You may have seen some of these pieces already because I have photographed them, but I just haven't actually spoken about them. So next up, you'll have definitely seen this on my Instagram, especially my Instagram stories by now. This is a jumper from Family Store, which is an amazing little store in the lanes, but it's also available online. And this is one of their jumpers, like one of the Family Store jumpers. So it's not from a brand that they stock, it's one of their own. And it's got all the Simpsons on it, and it just says read man, a bit like what Bart would say. And I love the Simpsons. I especially love Simpsons merch. And I've got a few pieces from the Family Store that is like Simpsons merch, because they stock a lot of Simpsons stuff there. And yeah, I used to watch The Simpsons at 6 PM on Channel 4 every evening at dinner time with my parents when I was little, so it's quite like a nostalgia thing. And this, I'm just in love with this jumper. I usually have like quite an aversion to the colour grey. I don't really like wearing grey clothing, but I think because this has like the navy logo and the navy writing, it somehow just makes it okay. I'm having quite like a navy moment at the moment as well. And on the inside it's nice and fleecy too, so it's just been a real like really nice and warm. It looks great with my Sunshine Ninja necklace as well. Oh, I might get that and show you that as well actually. And it looks so good with Dickies too, and like a pair of Converse, which I will get to in a minute. Yeah, this was £30 and you can get that on their website online. Okay, and then the next two things are very similar because they're both from the same brand, and they're also both from the same shop as well. And this is what this morning's blog post was about. So if you haven't seen that already, go to rayofstyle.co.uk and you can read about where I got these jackets from, but I'm also just about to tell you about them. So this is a Napa Padree jacket. I never know if I'm saying that correctly, probably not, knowing me. And I won this and another one in a giveaway from the Lemon Drop store, which is on Instagram and on Depop. And I came across them via this giveaway because the owner's sister posted it on her Instagram, and I was following her Instagram and she posted about it. So I entered the giveaway, and there's a whole funny story in my previous vlog, so you probably have already watched it, about what happened and how I won and everything, and it was very funny. But yeah, I won these 2 jackets. So this is the light blue one, and this is more of like a waterproofy material, and I love this detailing at the top. It's got like a nice fleecy top, and this bit is unzippable and the other one is zippable, and then inside it's just like all waterproof and stuff. So this light blue one is fantastic. It's got a hood as well, which is all fleece lined. So that's that one. And then the other one that I won in the giveaway, I couldn't believe that I won these because I literally had these jackets saved on my Depop and then I won them. It was crazy. Is this black one, and it's got all like the Napa Padree, how do you say that, logo and everything on it, and the patchwork. And then this one is actually fleeced completely inside. It's really thick as well. I think it might have like down in it, but although I can't feel like the stalks, so maybe not. It's just padded, and then it's got fleece on the inside too, and this one has like a nice zip as well. This also has a fleece lined hood too. This one is slightly less waterproof because I have worn this in like a quick shower, not in the shower, like a rain shower, and the water sunk into it, but like not badly. And it's got all these little zips in and stuff, like a little kangaroo pouch and stuff. So very, very chuffed with those because they are, I think, like £175 to buy from the actual website, from the Napa Padree website. They're very expensive, and the second-hand ones I had saved on Depop were £60. So for me to get 2 for free was very good. I was very happy. Okay, on to new shoes. I'll start with the ugly ones first. So the Croc obsession grows. I love Crocs, as you all know. I've got my Crocs slippers on at the moment. I mean, these aren't slippers, you can wear these outdoors, but these are my first ever pair of Crocs. These will be 12 years old this year, these Crocs. They've lasted me very well. They look as good as the day I got them. They've gone round the whole of Disney World twice, and I wear them just in the house now. And you guys would have seen my Bayer band Crocs, which is the one with like the band around the bottom, sort of Converse style ones, with like my gibbet pins in and stuff. But the 2 that I've bought recently, I'm not going to be putting pins in. This is the first pair that I got. So these are the Croc Bayer band. This is the banding that I was talking about. These are the Crocs band boots. They're not the Bayer band because they don't have the lines on them, so they're just the Croc band boots. I'll link them below because I'm probably getting all of that wrong. So these obviously don't have holes in because that would defeat the object of them, because they are made to be completely waterproof and they are made to go in the snow, which has been very, very fortunate because this week the UK had snow. I had about 5 snowflakes here in Brighton, so we were absolutely snowed in, and these came in handy. So these have been really, really good. I know that they're hideous, but I just don't care. Like when the weather is this cold, these keep my feet so warm. They're like fur lined on the inside, obviously faux fur, and then the foot part is all fleecy inside, which is really, really lovely. They've got really good grip on the bottom of them as well. They've been fantastic to wear to work because I've been doing lots of puddle jumping with the little 2-year-old that I look after, and yeah, they've been absolutely fantastic. These are originally £60, but I got them in the sale for £30. They are probably back up to £60 now, but I would highly recommend them. And if you think that Crocs are between 30 and 40 at the moment, and you're getting all of this bit too, £60 does kind of make sense. But I'm very glad that I paid £30 for them. And then, sticking with Crocs, I finally purchased the Neo Puffs, and I'm so happy that I did. These are the Neo Puffs in the khaki colour. So they are literally the classic croc clog. So these are the classic clogs. They don't have the band around them like my other ones. They have the holes around the front. They have the arch in the foot. And yeah, they're literally like the normal Crocs. And these actually, I don't know how they must just cast aside some Crocs, because this, if I feel inside, it has got the holes ready for the gibbets, but they've put the puff a bit over the top. So these are the classic clogs, but they've been turned into the neo puffs basically. I guess they just cast aside a few of the classic ones and turn them into neo puffs. So it's got this like puffing on the top. It has like these 4 bands of like inflated plastic. How hideous are they? I love them. And if you're worried about where you're going to put your gibbet pins, then fear not, because they have made holes on the strap, so you can put gibbet pins on your straps. But I've just been wearing these with no gibbets, because I think my gibbets just suit my Bayer bands better. And yeah, I'm literally obsessed with these. I think they look so good. And do you know what? I know they're hideous, but styled correctly, they look so good with an outfit, and I absolutely love them. These retail for 40, I want to say £45. But I got them in the sale for £18. So I'm very, very excited about that. And I do wear these with the strap down. I just think they look a lot cooler with the strap down. But yeah, with the outfit I'm wearing today, these would actually look really, really cool. They're kind of like the Birkenstock Bostons, but like a inflated plastic version. Well, they're not even plastic, they're like the foam, the Crocs foam. But yeah, one little tip, always size up in Crocs, because the way that they work is this. So with the strap up, it's a 1 full size, and with the strap down it takes you down half a size. So I am a size 4, but I always get my Crocs in a size 5, so that when the strap is down they are 4.5. But they come up but Crocs come up quite small, so always go up a size is my tip. But yeah, very, very happy with these, absolutely love them. I know they're hideous, but I love them. Okay, next up, a pair of second-hand shoes. However, they were brand new, tags still on, in the box, with the laces still in the plastic packaging. So very happy about that. And it is the New Balance times Levi's 327s. 327s? I think they're the 327s. These are the famous New Balances that everybody's been raving about recently, with like the really weird shape. They're very, very triangular. Don't know if you can see, if I hold it in front of me, very triangular top and bottom. You can get these in so many different colorways, and I had been looking on Depop for ages, and they sort of retail for between £100 to £250 from New Balance, depending on what colourway and what collaboration you get. And I was looking on Depop for the khaki green and orange ones, I was looking for the all beige ones, I was looking for the beige and black ones, basically whatever I could get my hands on. And people were reselling them on Depop for upwards of £250, which I don't have. And then I saw this girl selling these, and she had bought them in the wrong size for herself. And these are the New Balance times Levi collaboration. So they have the blue denim, I don't know if you can see it, but it's even got the little Levi's tab, and they've got the blue denim and the leather N. So it's not even the one with the material N, which I like that less. It's got the leather M. And they are like inverted colours as well. So if you can see, the base one of this is denim, and then this side it's a white denim, and then it's a blue denim here and a beige suede here. Sorry, a blue suede and a beige suede, and then the beige suede all around here with the tan tabs. And then there's even like a electric blue logo there. Oh, and the sole goes up the back as well, which is like another really distinctive feature. So these retail, I believe, for £120, and I got them on Depop, brand new, with the tags still in the shoe loop hole, the laces were still in the packaging, in the box, with the stuffing still in, for £60. So I was very, very happy about that. And these are probably my favourite shoes that I've got at the moment. I absolutely love them. I know loads of people have got them now, and like everyone's jumped on the bandwagon, but not everyone styles them that great, and some people are wearing them with very basic outfits, which is absolutely fine. Do what you want, but you know, I love them. These are my favourite shoes that I've got at the moment, and I'm just very glad that I got them for such a good price. And I don't actually even care that they're the Levi's collab. I probably would have still bought them even if it didn't have the Levi's bit on it, because I just love the colours. But yeah, super, super cool shoe, ever so comfortable as well. Really, really happy about those. Okay, and last but not least, I treated myself to some new Converse, because Converse were having a sale, and I'm obsessed with smiley faces and anything with smiley faces on, which is why I need to show you this Sunshine Ninja necklace as well next. I need to go and get it. I love anything with smiley faces on, and then I saw these Converse, and they're covered in neon green. Oh, it's not focusing. There you go. Neon green smiley faces, and the little emo inside of me from 2012 was like, yes. So 2012, I mean 2009, my emo phase didn't carry on for that long. So I ended up getting these, and when I first put them on, I was like, oh, actually they are a little bit scene kid, and I'm gonna have to whip my side fringe out again and razor cut my hair and put some black streaks in. But actually, once you style them up nicely, they look really, really cool. I thought these were actually gonna go with my more like sporty, skatery style that I sometimes fall into on some days, but actually I've been working really well with my other kind of route of styling, which is like minimalist cos model sort of styling that I go down sometimes, which I know is hard to believe because they've got smiley faces all over them, but actually they look so good with just like a really basic pair of jeans and my Zara coat over the top with a beanie, and just they sort of just like brighten up in the outfit. So I really, really love them. I think they're so cute, and I just love smiley faces. I have such a thing about smiley faces. And then they've got like the embossed logo as well. I always go for the Converse with this. Even my plain black ones are not the normal Converse. They've not got the blue and red stripe on with the just like printed on. I always get the one with the leather embossed logo because I think it just looks so much better. So that style of shoe is the Chuck Taylor 70, if that's what you're looking for. I just think it looks so much more expensive, but a lot of the time they're only like £10 more than the other, like than the basic Converse. So yeah, really, really happy with these. So, so cute. I haven't been able to wear them too much because obviously in winter Converse just suck up the coldness. Is that? Someone just went by my house who really looked like someone I dated once, but they came in the building and they were wearing one of these Napa Padree jackets, and it actually could have been them. Wait, I probably look like a guy that I dated once, but he came into the building, and I really hope he doesn't live here because that would be very difficult. Anyway, okay, no, I'm sure it wasn't him. Right, let's carry on. So yeah, so those are all my new pieces. Oh, let me get my necklace. Okay, and last but not least, I have this gorgeous necklace from Sunshine Ninja on Instagram, but I bought this at Nola, which is a little shop that I love in the lanes. So it's got like these multicoloured ombre beads and then little pearls and then little smiley faces. It's so cute. And I've been wearing it loads, but I haven't put it on with this outfit today because it didn't quite go. But yeah, absolutely love that necklace. So do go check her out at the moment. I know her Etsy shop's closed because she's going through a bit of a tough time at the moment. But when she's back up and open, swarm her with orders. But not too much because she makes them all herself and I don't want her to become overwhelmed. But also do support her because she's amazing. Okay, I'm going to go put all of this stuff away now. Very tempted to have a nap, but I learned earlier on in the week that that was a terrible idea if you have a nap around 4:30 because it gives you a terrible headache, or at least it did the other day. So we'll see, but I am a bit sleepy. I might just go curl up with a hot water bottle, I think. But yeah, okay. That was all my new in bits. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay guys, I know I've not been the best vlogger today, but I am going to sign the vlog off here and show you some bits that I get up to tomorrow because it's Valentine's Day and I'm going to be treating myself a lot because I love myself very much in a good way, like self-love and all that. Yeah, I've not done a lot. I'm in my Snoopy t-shirt that my nan got me as part of like a pyjama set, and oh, I'm in my Salvage and Sawdust joggers as well, which I'll try and link. I think they've still got them on their website if you wanted to check those out. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna sign the vlog off here and I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning everybody, happy Valentine's Day. Today I've already given myself a little treat, which was a lie-in, and I've already paid the price for it because I actually ended up having a nightmare about oversleeping and missing the entire day. So that is just how my brain works, but it's 9:30, so I actually slept really well, and I'm glad that I did give myself a little lie-in. So this morning it is Valentine's Day and I'm going to do some little treats for myself today just because it feels nice to do that. So treat number one is pancakes. Okay guys, I'm going to try and flip it, but I feel like this could be where we lose the pancake. Right. Woo! I actually got very good at flipping pancakes as a nanny because I used to make pancakes for the kids all the time. So I finished having my pancakes for breakfast and they were very delicious, and I've gone and got ready and everything, and I'm now going to start doing my Pinterest inspo reel. You guys really liked the last one that I did, so I've decided to do another one. I think I might keep them up actually because I do the Pinterest inspos every week on my Instagram stories, and I think I'm just going to pick like 3 outfits a week and try and do a Pinterest inspo reel. Not every week, but like regularly. I can never say that word. So yeah, so I thought I would just show you my setup because I kind of have to move my entire flat around. So I've currently got all my clothes in the kitchen, and then I move my table out of the way, and because normally my clothes are over here and that's like the area that I shoot in, so it sort of has like this view almost, not really, and then I'm using my phone on a tripod to record the videos, and then this is going to be the first look that I am going to be doing from Brittany Bathgate. So yeah, that's going to be my setup. So I'm going to film the bits for this reel now, and then I just need to edit the skincare one because that's going to go up tonight. And then I think I'm done like content wise for the week, and because it's Valentine's Day, my friend from back home in London, Maria, she sent me like a little box of sort of like self-care bits for Valentine's Day, which is so sweet of her. So this evening I'm going to use these pieces in my bath and stuff, and just while I'm watching telly. So I'll show you what she sent. So got sent this lovely little box, and it's got a face mask, we've got a hair mask, a foot mask, 2 little vegan bars, some chamomile tea, and a packet of love hearts. There were 2 packets, but I've eaten one already. So I'm really excited to do that this evening. That's going to be like my little pamper session for Valentine's Day later on. So yeah, I'm going to film this reel now, and then I shall edit, and then I really want to read my book because I have been reading it just before I go to bed and a little bit in the day as well, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. So it's nice to get back into the swing of things with reading because I've been really slack lately. everybody. I'm still in the same spot. I've actually just been sat here for the last couple of hours, just watching the world go by and reading some magazine articles and stuff. And I'm just taking it really, really slowly today, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. I was a bit worried in the week when I sort of realised that I had almost overshot content. I've actually got weeks worth of content prepared now. And I sort of realised like the last bits I needed to do were sort of like this morning and stuff like that, shooting that last reel. I do have to edit them, so I do have a little bit of work left to do, but I was a little bit worried that it looked like my weekend was going to be really quiet, but actually I have really enjoyed it, and I'm starting to like teach myself how to slow down and that I don't always have to constantly be doing things. It's obviously easier to say that when I'm in a better headspace, like I have been this week. I think I find that a lot harder when I'm not in a good headspace, and that is especially when my constant need to be busy is really bad, basically. But like I say, although I am very aware that it's like a coping mechanism to deal with the fact that I don't want to stop if I am in a bad headspace, I feel like there are a lot worse coping mechanisms to have than just keeping busy, and I don't feel like it's too much of a problem is what I'm trying to say. But like I say, when I am in a good headspace like I have been this week, then I am a lot more capable of slowing down and actually enjoying the time that I've given myself by preparing all of that stuff earlier. So it kind of balances out in the end. But I thought while I was sat here, I've had a couple of messages recently on Instagram about how I shoot content by myself and whether I have a photographer who helps me. So the answer is no, I don't have a photographer that helps me. I did used to have a photographer before COVID happened, and her name is Stacey White, and she's absolutely amazing. I'll link her Instagram down below. She's honestly brilliant, and I miss her so much. And I think it's been a year now, almost to the week, that we did our last shoot before COVID happened, and I can't believe it's been a year, but I miss her so much, and I really do miss shooting with her. I can't wait to shoot with her again when it's safe to do so. But the one good thing I would say that has come out of COVID is I have learned to self-shoot, and I've learned how to shoot indoors. I've learned how to shoot myself. I've learned how to use a camera and tripod properly. And it was a really big learning experience. Like, I feel like when I look back at my Instagram this time, well, sort of March time last year, I've really come a long way with shooting by myself, and I'm really proud actually to have learned all of those new skills. It's something that I'm definitely going to carry on even when I can shoot with a photographer again. But I've had a lot of questions about it recently, people asking how I do that. The only time actually I do use somebody else to help me is when I shoot outside. My friend Becky helps me shoot. But even saying that, because I'm seeing Becky a lot less now that I'm nannying again, obviously because I'm with a family. Just by the way, but both the parents are doctors and they've both been fully vaccinated, so I am pretty safe at work. But obviously it's always a risk to mix with other people at the moment. So I'm seeing Becky and Dan a lot less. I'm not actually technically in a bubble with them anymore either. So I only see them outside now. We don't go around each other's houses anymore. So Becky has helped me in the past with taking photos, but since I'm not in her bubble anymore, I made the decision to get a remote control shutter control thing. That wasn't very good at explaining that, but so basically Sophie for Christmas got me a tripod for my phone, but the bit that's on top screws off and goes onto my proper professional tripod, so I can now shoot photos on my phone, which is fantastic for outside because the camera on the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is what I've got, is absolutely phenomenal, and shooting in the portrait mode is just as good as shooting on my camera. It's really, really good. So I put that on my tripod now, and I use the remote control, to do outdoor shoots. And actually yesterday's blog post, which by the time you're watching this will be last week's blog post, the lemon tree blog post, the lemon drop blog post, sorry, those photos I shot completely by myself outside with a tripod and using the remote control shutter control thing, the shutter remote control, maybe that's the way I should say it. So I did all of those by myself, and I'm actually quite happy with how they came out. I definitely need to practice more to get used to how to do it, but yeah, really enjoying it so far. So lots of people have been asking me like what equipment I use. My camera that I use is a Canon G7X, which is the camera that I'm using to vlog this weekend. Obviously it's mainly made for videos and vlogging and stuff, but it also works really well for me for shooting indoors because the screen flips out so I can actually see what's in frame. When I'm shooting outside now, I use the shutter remote control and my phone on a tripod. I have a really sturdy tripod that my dad gave me from when he used to do videography for weddings and stuff. So I've got that now as well. So those are the main 3 things that I use, or 4 things that I use. And those are the things I would recommend getting. If you want to shoot at home, I highly recommend getting a tripod. Don't bother like trying to stand your phone on or your camera on loads of books or something. Get a tripod, get a phone holder that is compatible with your tripod as well. Most cameras have the screw in the bottom of them, so you don't need an adapter for that. But the phone holder screws into the tripod, and then the holder is like separate to the tripod. So definitely invest in one of those if you want to use your phone to shoot, if you don't have a camera. If you want to invest in a camera, I'm the worst person to talk to really, because a Canon G7X is mainly made for video, although it takes great photos and they're good enough for what I'm doing. If you really want to like go out there, I would recommend like the Canon, I think it's like the EO Mark III or something now. I'm really bad, like don't take any of my recommendations, just Google what the best cameras are for that, because this is the only camera that I use. And somebody also messaged me the other day, a good friend of mine, Scarlett, who funnily enough I've never met in real life, but I feel like I've known her for years. She's so great. Her name's Scarlett Cullen on Instagram, if you want to go follow her. She's fantastic, and she has an amazing fashion brand as well. She messaged me saying, oh, what's the backing that you use in your photos? What's that white cloth backing that looks so great? And I kind of had to like break my professionalism, because it's actually a non-fitted bed sheet from Sainsbury's that my mum picked up for £2.50 in the sale, and I just pin it to like the mezzanine area here. I pin it to the top there, and I shoot in front of the window so that I get the natural light coming in, and it just works really, really well. I haven't ever invested in getting like a proper backing frame. I know you can get like the tripods with like the bar across the top and get a proper frame, and you can get proper backing paper, you can get proper photography paper which reflects the light back and everything. I've never bothered with any of that. It does the job that I need it to do, and yeah, I literally just pin a bed sheet up on my mezzanine level with 2 little drawing pins and shoot in front of that, in front of the window, and it does me fine. So it's nothing professional whatsoever. It's literally a £2.50 bed sheet. Okay, so I just finished cooking my little Valentine's meal, and we've got a pasta bake. Oh, Sex and the City is on. And my bubble candles as well. You can get £5 off these if you go to my blog post and get £5 off. And this is their Valentine's Day one, which is black pomegranate scented. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy this now. Okay guys, so I've got my bath running, very excited. And in the bath, I'm going to use this hair mask that Maria put in my little Valentine's Day box. Because you have to put it on while your hair's damp and then wash it out afterwards. So I'm going to put the hair mask on. And I'm also going to put this face mask on as well. It's like one of those sheet masks with pomegranate and rose flower oil. So I'm very excited about that. And the hair mask is coconut fragrance. And then when I get out of the bath, I think, because I can't really wear these in the bath, I'm going to put these foot packs on, which I've never tried before. And apparently they're going to give me nice soft feet. Not that anyone's going to be looking at my feet or anything in the next few months, but I will be looking at them constantly after I've worn these, of course, because I'm going to have the best feet in Brighton by the looks of it. So thank you so much, Maria. It really, really means a lot that you sent me these. Such a cute idea. And all of these are vegan as well, which is so great because obviously we try to like not hurt the animals here. So yes, I am very excited for this bath. So I'm running it now. I've not got anything special to like put in the bath. I've just put my normal Sanex bath foam in because I'm like allergic to most things. So I've not got anything fancy going in there, but it'll do.
A mutual agreement we have, yes, putting up some light privacy curtains, long overdue. I'm so excited to get these up, and I think it will also...
I'm so relaxed right now. Oh my god, what is